Hi, my name is Pau and welcome to my channel. Today's speed paint is yet another head from my head series, and this time is the FAUN. Although I'm not 100% sure that's the way you say that word in English, but yeah. Just like with the other heads, I'm going to improvise. Well, I'm going to try to improvise and just talk a bit because it's quite short too. It's around 4 minutes or maybe 5. Right now, I just got up while recording this with all the things I had to do. Well, all the stuff for YouTube, like recording and editing. And I think I mentioned this on the last video on the blog, but I got so burnt out that I had to stop working completely for like 2 whole weeks. And I already had a tight schedule, so this obviously was like really bad, bad. And then I had to do everything super fast and work so much for the last week. Well, for me it was last week. For you it was like a month and a half ago, I think. But yeah, and also when I have so much stuff to do, I get extremely stressed, and then for some reason my brain refuses to just maintain any kind of order. So now my room is a mess. Well, it's not only my room, so that's even worse because it's like a huge mess. And yeah, and I don't really want to clean. But yeah, I also didn't get the table for the convention I was planning to go at the beginning of September, which sucks a lot. I actually cried because I was really excited and I already had all these things planned. And well, now I applied for Madrid's Japan weekend, and that's a huge con. That's like extremely big. And I don't know how to feel about it because I'm obviously like super excited about it, but I'm really nervous because I need to change many things and I'm still waiting for the answer. I just applied like a week ago or a week and a half ago, and that takes like a month or 2. But yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a hard month. Also, being so burned out also translate to me being like super like easily irritated like in general. So working at the bar was actually putting me on it still until today because, well, let's be honest, some customers are just really rude and they make the biggest messes ever, like where is there mayonnaise or ketchup all over the table, or why did you sit in the only single table that was not clean in the whole bar? You have 20 tables, why that one? Or why are you getting angry at me because you didn't tell me that you didn't want ice in your drink? And like, I know all these things come with customer service, and some of them are super nice and super polite and funny and like generous because they give me tips or they have cute dogs and all of that, but sometimes it's still too much, at least for me. And my boyfriend tells me to do less at home because that wouldn't be as stressful for me, but I really want to do this. Like, social media is not something I enjoyed much, but well, the main reason for that is because sometimes I feel like the amount of work I put does not reflect at all on social media. Like, the illustrations I work most on do not get more likes or more views. They just stay there or get even less. And that's really annoying. It's really frustrating because I don't see the way to make it work any better without spending like multiple extra hours. And basically the way I think about is just making like a whole lot of reels and TikToks and like maybe YouTube shorts, and that's more editing and more recording, and that takes a bunch of time already. So yeah, that's not a new issue actually. I think everyone complains about the same thing, and now I'm one more person to have the same issue. And we already have the time mark, so I'm going to talk about the drawing. I actually love how this drawing came out. Like, I tend to avoid drawing guys, but for some reason he was so easy. Like, I also love his color palette, so I was extremely excited about that part, and I had the idea like super clear as day in my mind. So yeah, he looks really cool. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget that everything is linked down below. Like if you enjoy, subscribe for more content, and I will see you next time. Bye!